Larry is everybody. So Larry is the person that's really trying to find a healthy way to eat and a healthy way to move forward. And Larry's a real community name. Have you ever met a Larry that you didn't like? Yeah, we are the first vegetarian grocery store in North America. So some people actually don't even realize that we're vegetarian. They actually go through the whole experience and they don't even know that it's a vegetarian grocery store because they got what they wanted. The food tastes good and they're realizing that it's, you know, the healthy option. I had worked for a major grocery company for 25 years. And in my 25th year, my wife was diagnosed with stage 2 breast cancer. And so we went through a real tough time and we were trying to figure out, you know, how do you eat healthy? You know, what was the reason behind the cancer? What was the, you know, why? And that's when I decided that it was time to quit my job and open up a healthy grocery store. And so my wife she went through all the treatment. She's healthy. She's, you know, we're in good shape right now. We're in a place where we're waking up every day and we're happy with what we decided to do and happy with what we can provide the community. I find the biggest thing with Larry's is that people are looking for things they can't find everywhere else. And so that to me is like, you know, you talk about the MUMGRY pistachio. Like people come in and we have it right inside the front entrance. And so people are just like, okay, what's that? Before you know it, the customer's like, okay, I'll take one of those. I'll take one of the other ones beside it. But it really is about the story, because if we can't tell a story about a product, then it really just sits on the shelf and it's just another item. You know, you get home and you open up that jar and you know how much love and how much passion has been put into that product. It's going to change the way that you eat that product. You're not going to waste it. You're not going to, you know, just kind of like nonchalantly put it away. You're going to actually think about how you're applying that to your food, and it makes a difference.
This is Larry's Market. We're here in North Vancouver. This is the first vegetarian market in all of North America. This is the first place that put MUMGRY on the shelf. Ryan, the owner, he believed in my brand, and they break a lot of brands here. And his family has a really, really rich history here. We're about to go in and meet Ryan and his incredible staff. Welcome to the MUMGRY Shop Tour.
We had a history in the shipyards where we said, hey, you know what, this is the space. And the reason being is because my grandparents actually met in the shipyards in 1944. My grandpa was a crane operator, my grandma was a secretary. They met in the shipyards. We said that's the space that we have to have.
And sanity.
Alrighty. Nicely done.
Yay!
And the biggest thing with Lillian is like, you know, I see a person come in, they've got passion for their product. They're not just sitting there going, I want sales. Like that wasn't the biggest focus. And that to me is always okay, let's go to the next step here. So understanding that that person has the passion is definitely what is going to get that product on our shelf. I saw a product that looked fantastic. So the passion with the right product, you know, really took us to the spot where I knew I had to have that product on the shelf. And it definitely has been amazing since it's been in the store.
Thank you. Yeah, you've really welcomed us to the North Van community, and I feel like being here has also taught me a lot about being a part of a community and how to nurture that relationship. And I've seen you do so many different initiatives that really bring people in.
And we have been really lucky as a grocery store to be an essential service. So we were able to stay open for the entire time, same store hours every single day. And we were also able to incorporate a few extra things to just help the community in this crisis. You can use a program on our Instagram to nominate people who are in need that might not necessarily be willing to reach out and ask for help. So people that are low income, people that have health conditions that can't get out to the grocery store, we have a program called Larry's Loves You. And you can nominate people that you know, people in your community who need that extra little bit of help, and we'll send them a free box of groceries for a week. So it's like every week we send out 1 or 2 boxes, whoever needs it will get it, and you can just have whatever you need, all vegan, all gluten-free if you need it gluten-free.
Like say gluten is completely will hurt them. and they have dogs that sniff out to make sure there's no gluten in the product. And we actually, Emily will wear gloves while she picks the order and make sure that it has come in no contact with any gluten. So it's pretty incredible what we're able to do to help people get food and make sure that it's healthy and safe for them.
The other thing I've noticed is, like, since the beginning of the year and maybe even a bit earlier than that, you've brought in product outside of food. So now you have things that people can use in the home, wellness items as well.
Yeah.
And toilet paper, because that was
of
a
course,
huge demand.
it's a necessity. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, it's all bamboo toilet paper though. So
All bamboo. Oh,
good
yes.
toilet paper.
The biggest thing is that people coming down here and saying, hey, I had either an allergy that I could never find food to eat, or I could, there's a certain diet that I've been following and I just feel like I keep falling off of it. But every time I come to Larry's, I can, feel comfortable that I can buy anything in the store and that I'm eating healthy. And to me, it's like when somebody says to me that they haven't been able to have a gluten-free grilled cheese or a gluten-free vegan grilled cheese, and now they can finally have that. To me, that's like, you know what, we're right on. And we've earned not only a customer for life, but we've also earned a friend. My uncle can come down here and say, hey, I remember what was happening right here. This was the blacksmith shop, was where Larry's is right now. These are the kind of things that my dad used to clean the bottom of the ships over here, and he's just like, wow, I had a tough job down here, and you got a clean grocery store where we used to be. It was crazy. So we're now, looking back and going, it's kind of neat that there's been 3 generations of our family, and now 4, because my kids have worked in the grocery store. 4 generations of our family have worked in the shipyards.